This is part 3 of rebinding the Mistborn set into a custom special edition set for my brother for his birthday. I cased the second book, I guess, in the trilogy in the last part, and now I'm going to do the first and the third. And yeah, I'm just measuring the chipboard out and making the casing in the exact same way. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. I am gluing them directly to the book cloth that I made. And the original book covers were sort of this like red, orange, and yellow. So I kept those colors for the fabric. I did a red, an orange, and a yellow fabric. I wish I'd had more time to be pickier about the fabric, but I had to buy fabric Sunday night. So everything was closed except for Michael's. RIP to Joanne. We love her, and she would have been there for me, but she's sadly passed. So here I am casing these. So just casing them up, and then I don't have a book press again, but I do have the same wooden board and random amalgamation of junk from around my house that you've seen in the past. So this is like some embroidery reference books. And then we love the Costco flour bags. Those are back, sturdy, 20 pounds. Thank God I didn't have to make any bread. And my fruit bowl. Evidence that I eat. Oh, if Costco gets rid of those Honey's apples, I will riot. They're my favorite. So there's the first and the third. Those were about the same width, so it worked fine to press them at the same time this way. And now we are going to iron on the cover art. So I did the covers all the same, but here's me ironing them on. So I designed these in Canva, and I used my Cricut to cut them out on heat transfer foil. This is just a black heat transfer foil. My iron is on medium heat here, and I am ironing directly on the plastic. I go slow, I press hard, and then I really, really gently peel up the plastic. If any part starts to lift, I lay it back down and press again. Here's a part that didn't adhere fully. So part's really important, is I always just go through with a scrap piece of fabric, gently lay it on, and then I press really hard again, same like medium, just over medium heat. And you can see the foil takes on the texture of the fabric when it's properly adhered. So you can kind of tell the difference. Sometimes it's really smooth still, even though it looks like it's stuck, but you need it to have that sort of grainy texture of the fabric. So I ironed all those on, spines, covers. I did a quote on the back of each. I'll show that in the next little book tour video I do. And that's a finished trilogy. I did put little charms and clamps on the ends of the bookmarks just to finish those a little bit. I trimmed them a little bit shorter and did like a little charm on the end of each. I am so like bonkers proud of these. I would love to have been gifted this set. I really need to make myself one with all my spare time. So here they are. I'm obsessed. He loved them. I already gifted them to my brother. He's already got them. You can see an iron mark on the second book. That's none of your business. Mind your business. But I am still proud of them anyway. I really love them. So yeah, full book tour in the next part.